In the 1960s, a question came up from the University of Bologna in Italy. Question was, how does nature clean water? How does nature clean soil? How does it mineralize? What makes humus? What is it such wonderful unexplained functions? Up to the 1960s, how does it do it? So the university put a bunch of young scientists at the time, a group of about 12, to discover what in reality fulfill those functions in nature. It took 35 years of work to find out that in effect, nature has got a wonderful, wonderful trick. Has got a group of 42 bacteria which exist everywhere in the world, in soil and water. They exist in the same groupage, in the same format, from Alaska to Australia and anywhere else in the world. That group of bacteria does multifunction. It's the cleaning agent, it's the remediator of nature. The bacteria on their own, they don't do much, but in specific conditions, once they detect anything that's organic and inert, then these bacteria get together and they form a phenomenal group which we call ergophyto. It took 35 years to find out how to extract it from nature, how to put it in a bottle and put it dormant. It was not invented by us, it was not discovered by us. It was identified and bottled. And that's what the origins of ergophyto are. The next subject is hydrocarbons, fat, oil and grease. Why are hydrocarbons so difficult to clean from water or soils? Because hydrocarbons are formed by long carbon chains, and those chains are very difficult to break down. That's why oil can remain for millions of years underground without further decomposing, or should we say a very slow decomposing. So we need, again, nature takes care of itself. Take the Bay of Mexico, the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of Guinea. For thousands of years, for millions of years, oil has been seeping from the bottom. What cleans it? Again, is what we call ergophyto. Is the same group of bacteria. You find that group of bacteria immediately attacks the carbon chains and breaks them down. And that is why it's used in oil fields like in Kuwait, Bergen fields, where the problem from the first Gulf War has been there since 1991 with no solution. Ergophyto got the contract to clean up those fields, because after 28 years, it turns out to be the only product that actually cleans the soil back to agricultural soil. And in all cases, the formula is always the same. It's nature. When man solves the problem with a man-made solution, we create other problem. When nature solves the problem, it stops right there. What we've got here is not magic in the bottle. It is nature in the bottle. Nature is the most powerful tool that ever human could possibly think of. Nature doesn't need us. We need nature. And therefore, ergophyto is untouched, unchanged, unadulterated nature in a bottle.